कोरोना समय प्रतिषेधक व्यवस्था सह डर भय छाड़ी दृढ़मन होई मुकाबिला करने आवश्यक बोली पद्मश्री प्रोफेसर डाक्तर के पाठी परामर्श देइछन्ति। प्रत्येक जनसाधारण मास्क ठीक भाव परिधान करने सह 5टी नियम पालन करने जरूरी बोली से कहिछन्ति। शरीर में इम्यूनिटी बजाय रखिबा निहाती जरूरी बोली प्रोफेसर पाठी परामर्श देइछन्ति। प्रत्येक दिन सालाइन गार्गलिंग और स्टीम इनहेलेशन करने सह प्रचुर परिमाण में उषुम पानी लेंबू सरबत पीवा आवश्यक बोली से कहिछन्ति। कोरोना मुकाबिला पई कटकणा नियम पालन करी प्रतिषेधक व्यवस्था ग्रहण करने निहाती जरूरी बोली पद्मश्री प्रोफेसर डाक्तर के पाठी यूट्यूब को स्वतंत्र साक्षात्कार रे प्रकाश करिछन्ति।
कोरोना इन्फेक्शन ये आमर गत 70-80 वर्ष है मानव समाज को एफेक्ट कर 1958 रे से कोरोना वायरस 7 मिलियन सीवियर एक्यूट रेस्पिरेटरी डिस्ट्रेस इट किल्ड मेनी हंड्रेड्स ऑफ कोर्स सेटा लोकलाइज हेता फ्यू कंट्रीज सो एबे जोटा कोरोना सेम फैमिली रो अनदर वेरिएंट जोटा कि कोविड-19 बोली कहा जाउची से फैमिली रो एटा ये विषय जानिबा आगु प्रथम होची हमें प्रतिदिन न्यूज सुनचे जे अमेरिका रे 1.5 लाख मरी गले, इंडिया रे 2 लाख मरले, ब्राजील रे थाउजेंड्स मरी गले। ई सब मरिबा सुनछि कोन होची हमरो गोटे साइकोलॉजिकल डिप्रेशन इट लीड्स टू टू मच कंसर्न अबाउट द डिजीज एंड दैट अल्टीमेटली लीड्स टू कॉन्शियसनेस डिप्रेशन एंड फियर माइंड यू ए फियर इज दैट हमरो बहुत के thyroid hormone अछि सेप्रोफाइटिक हार्मोन कंडीशन that hormone is lowered and this hormone responsible for giving immunity increasing immunity to us सेदिपाई मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट फैक्टर आम कोरोना जीवा आगर कोरोना इज जस्ट एन ऑर्डिनरी भाइरस 100 लोक भाइरस इन्फेक्शन होती ज्वर होती मुंड बथा होती एंड खास होती इट गोस अवे इनफैक्ट 80% केसेस आर नॉट कोरोना सेदिपाई मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट यूर इम्यूनोलॉजिकल रेस्पॉन्स पाई हमर स्ट्रेंथ मेंटल स्ट्रेंथ इनर स्ट्रेंथ करेज ऑफ कन्विक्शन नाम से दैट इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट नेवर बी अफ्रेड व्हाट इज हैपनिंग आउटसाइड केबेले इस न्यूज सुनिबनी because that lowers our moral and that lowers our immunological response of the body because the fighting hormone जो होती है lower है। Secondly, more experience होती किमिति जानी खासा तो सब तरह होती किंतु ये होती dry and desert cough आप माने कोरोना जो खपता हो सेटा dry and desert माने कौन जे खास हो लागू तो किंतु पूरा खास बन तो that is called desert cough very high fever and throat irritation so ये गुड़ा को आउ प्लस टेस्ट जना पड़िबनी स्मेल जना पड़िबनी ये गुड़ा को थिले का भाबिया से जाओ कोरोना फॉर जहाँ होती हमर प्रिवेंशन इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट बिकॉज बहुत मेडिसिन बाहनी हमर इम्यूनोलॉजिकल रेस्पॉन्स को स्ट्रांग करवा होती हमर एंटायर पर्पस ऑफ ऑल दिस ट्रीटमेंट ताले एटा को डील करवा कोन कोन करवा दीटा दिन से होची फूड ड्रिंक नंबर 1 नंबर 2 लाइफस्टाइल मैनेजमेंट ये दीटा मोस्ट फूड रे को टाइप फूड खाइबो ना मोस्टली प्रोटीन कार्बोहाइड्रेट माने मीठा जिनिस कमेबो बिकॉज कार्बोहाइड्रेट लोएस्ट इम्यूनिटी इन लंग देयरफॉर वन इज ए प्रोटीन हेले नॉन वेज में किछ असुविधा नै नॉन वेज लोक तो मीट फिश एग सब खाइ परिबो व्हाइट हाफ दिया तक किंतु वेजिटेरियन मानो पाई मिल्क इज वन यू हैव टू टेक इट एंड माने फैटलेस मिल्क प्लस ऑल द नट्स groundnut, peanut, all nuts are full of protein. Either so one is the protein. Food mukata is the food kata. Second is the vitamins. Vitamin D, E, C, and zinc. These are the two things food product. And drink on drink hoji sabubale warm lemon water. It must be lukewarm no, pick your warm it. Lemon water at least 10 to 12 glasses in a day, divided doses. That's number 1. After food and drink, then you come to lifestyle management. Well, lifestyle management, tomorrow, first thing is there are 5 commandments. Lifestyle management. First is mask. Mask means what? There are various types of mask. N95, N97, N100. Amudakar, N95 mask. This means 95% organisms are filtered by this. So depend 95. But we have got surgical mask. But a common thing is that you are alone. Better is this surgical mask is enough. I have got varieties of masks here. Surgical masks. So this is the 95 mask. And number two, when you use it like this. It must be there. You must know how to use it. It must cover your nose with full support. Cover must be this mouth. This is most important. And you must use a glass also to protect your eyes. And this coverage, you should see there should no space here. If there is a lot of space here, the organism will migrate. And number one. Number two is important that this type of mask should not have a window. If you got a window, you are protected. We are giving an infection to the others who are sitting in front of you. Very important one. So first, the 5 commandments through. First, mask. Second is social distancing. You have to maintain a distance of at least 2 meters. Because in normal respirations, this can go only less than that. But if you often sneeze, it must be longer than that. Third is frequent drinks. As I mentioned, the food and liquor mentioned already, the lemon drink. Because lemon, warm water lemon, it not only gives you vitamin C content, but also it makes your body alkaline. Because even if the virus enters in alkaline medium, they will all die. And next is sanitizer. You must have a sanitizer with you wherever you go. Even if you go to somebody's friend's house, you are opening the door, that door might have been touched by many people. So you always use that sanitizer. And another important is warm saline gargle. Make it a habit, whether you have with the infection or suspended. Warm saline gargling for 2 to 3 times a day, and what you call steam inhalation. Steam inhalation means there are 2 types of things. One is a carbol, CRBO, or Cinarest. They are the capsules. Just make it a puncture, remove it, put it in a boiled water, put it, and take a towel, cover the whole thing. Start taking deep respiration, leave it by mouth. By that, your nose will be clear. I say it because the corona, when it enters through your nose, goes to the throat. In throat, it remains for some time. And then it trickles to the lungs and creates problem. We must kill it before we enter to the lungs. All these things are drinks, I have said, tea, coffee, hot drinks. In case you get an irritation of this throat, you have gone somewhere, you have met somebody, do one thing. Boiled water. Boiled means sufficiently warm. Lemon water. Take 1 cup every half an hour. Within 2 to 3 hours, it will clear up. And do steam inhalation. And steam inhalation, mouth gargling, and taking lemon drink, lemon water. These are the 3 very important things, and we should come on the 5 commandments, it should come always. Dear friends, the one thing you want to, and particularly those who are diabetes and blood pressure, they are more prone for calamity, the crisis. And above people 60, 65 years, low immunity, they must be well protected. Higher the age, more the protection is needed. And children also belong because their immunity response is not developed. So both the groups you must take care of them, never allow them to go out. And all these 5 commands I said, they are relevant only when you go out. If you are confined to your house, your mask and all these things are not relevant. But taking the warm lemon drink is very, very important. Now, time has come, friends. We must learn to live with Corona. Because Corona is not going to away from us. Corona will be there next thing, we will also having a normal activity. That should be our motto. And therefore, if you follow these 10 commandments and follow the proper food and drink, whatever may be, whether you get or not, lemon things should be there because it makes it alkaline. And even if you enter, it definitely enters. I tell you, 90% of the corona infection, they become already by themselves. We should know that because the body is responsible. And we should not be allowed to trickle down. There is one simple test I wish to share with you. It is no one mentioned it. It is my own experience. If you are suspecting that you might have a corona, one thing you will take a drink, hot drink I said, half a cup lemon every half an hour, 1 hour, take for 4 hours thing, do a stimulation that will disappear. Plus, you can make a test. This is my personal experience. You take a deep inspiration. I show you this. Retain it. Count the time. You are going beyond 30-40 seconds. You cannot have any long infection, no corona. Because a patient of corona cannot retain his inspirational air more than 5 to 6 seconds. This is one of the tests, my experience with this initiative. Friends, therefore, we must learn how to live with corona. This is a part of our life. You know, when first hepatitis B came, AIDS came, people are afraid of it. Now I believe it. Corona is like that. It is not going to leave us for another year. So let us follow the 5 commandments. Let us take care of our food, vitamins. Corona will be there on its way. We will live normally and do our normal activities. This is my message to you to follow this.